My name is Tom Shine, and I was the director of bands here from 1980 until 2010. This was my fourth job, and I had decided that it was going to be my last job. Either I was going to be able to teach the way I wanted to teach here, or I was going to find another profession. First day that I met the Duncanville Band, I was basically introducing myself to them, and I said, I want to create the finest band program in the state of Texas. And immediately they erupted into a pep rally, the likes of which I have never seen before or since. And it went on for about 15 minutes. It was the Duncanville students that first year, the level of enthusiasm and energy they showed me that basically set everything up for the next 40 years.
In our profession, Dr. Shine's a legend. He's someone that it doesn't matter whether you've met him or not, you know his name, you know the legacy that he built here at Duncanville High School.
Tom Shine is like one of the godfathers of Texas bands now.
It's like the great Oz. You know, he's this man that, you know, he's this myth.
He's a brilliant man, very convicted in his philosophies, but he's not afraid to share them with you.
Dr. Shine was intense. He could be scary, but we respected him. I remember one time where he pulled us all of the percussionists into his office, and we got in so much trouble for talking during practice. I will never forget that moment. And we had so much respect for Dr. Shine, and it was a very scary moment, and I think we were quiet the rest of the year. No more talking.
I don't think I was ever mean, but I didn't stand up on the podium and just say sweet things to the band all the time.
And the thing that I just love about Dr. Shine is that you know exactly what's expected of you and you know exactly where you stand. That's very comforting. Sometimes it's uncomfortable because he is very demanding.
I had the privilege of working under Dr. Shine, and it was incredible. There was so much respect that I had for him. He was a genius and a master of his craft.
For 2019, the High School Exemplary Band Award is presented to none other than the Duncanville High School Band Program and their long legacy of outstanding directors, Dr. Tom Shine, Brian Merrill, Jeff King, and David Brandon.
I think if we had to talk about one thing that has bridged these 40-plus years of excellence in the program, it would be that concept that we simply were not going to give up on any individual student until they had mastered their concepts and had become the very best musician they possibly could.
It's one thing to get to the top, but then it's a whole nother level of pressure to stay at the top. And so that's the excellence that you build over time in your program, and that's the hard work and effort that goes into helping each kid understand what it means to be a part of the Duncanville Band. And it's every day, all day.
I saw them when I was a little kid in North Carolina at Grand Nationals in 1993 and saw this huge band. And I came from a high school of 50 kids. So I saw it and went, this is crazy. You know, I can't believe they're doing what they're doing. They sound like they do. It was very surreal walking through the front door and seeing Dr. Tom Shine and Brian Merrill and Jeff King and people who I've known about, who I studied about in college. Being able to be around those mentors and seeing what they were able to do is what drives me every day.
All children must learn. It is our only goal. It is the only reason we're here. And every child who ever walked out the door that didn't achieve at the level that I knew they could, I considered a personal failure. As a director, to me, the greatest honor would be that the very best band in Duncanville history would be the one right after I left. Because it would mean then that I'd done all the things as a director and as a leader to prepare the program to continue to improve. The band is bigger and better than ever, and I'm proud of them, and I wouldn't have it any other way.